Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Melo7 Gaming, and we are here to talk about MechWarrior 5. Yeah, MechWarrior 5. I always like flake out from MechWarrior Online versus MechWarrior versus Battles. I always think I got it wrong. Anyway, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries mods. Now, this is gonna be a little bit of a spoiler. Once the current playthrough ends, we'll be running a fully modded playthrough, and this should give you an idea of just how modded I mean. But I would like to talk about one specific mod today, and that happens to be the career mod mode, whatever we want to call it here. This one right here. Now, this is a great mod, and it gives you a lot of options. And we'll look more in depth into those options in a minute. It happens to be mod/91 there under MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and it's called career mode. This, however, has a little bit of a trick when installing it. So you download it. It's going to download as a pack, just a PAK file, not as a actual mod. So when you want to install it, you need to packs. There we go. You'll copy it, and you can see it. It's this one right here. You'll copy it in the MechWarrior 5 Mercs, MechWarrior 5 Mercs, content, and packs instead of under the mods, right? So it's going to go in here old school style, like the original mods that first came out did. So, and this gives you an idea. You can see exactly what I have loaded at the moment for my playthrough as I test. But you're going to copy it into here. Now, the problem is, when you do this, once it's loaded in here and you boot up the game, you are not going to see an option for mods. That is a problem with this mod specifically. This mod breaks that screen. So you want to make sure, and I'm going to quit here really quickly. And what we're going to do is, whoops, come over here, up one. I've got a backup mods here. We're going to take this one out real quick. We're going to copy it over in here. We'll start the game back up again. I have Cyberpunk pre-ordered, by the way, so never fear, it will show up. I don't know if it will. I find role-playing games do really, really bad on my channel as much as I like playing them. I haven't seen much of anything else. I've tried a few times, but nobody watches them. Sorry, I'm reduced to a straw. I have to get a root canal tomorrow morning. I got back from the day. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Being careful with that tooth. We'll get back in here. Now we should see mods at this point. Fingers crossed. And you can see here we see mods. So if you're going to run this, make sure you get all of your mods sorted ahead of time, right? Now we're going to be running a lot of stuff in ours. As it turns out, MW5 Mercs Reloaded includes a rescale mod in it, so I don't need that. And then there's a conflict with Tabletop Rules, Enemy AI, and Lancemate AI. It's the Jump Jet folder. And it's exact same copy on both of them, so it doesn't actually cause a problem because they're telling everybody to do the same thing. If you run into that and you click down here, you'll see that it's all Jump Jet stuff. And it's conflicting with the Lancemate AI where it's copied the exact same files in. So if you're running the tabletop stuff, that's also an issue. But make sure you get all the mods the way you want, and then you go ahead and quit the game. Once you enable all your mods, it's going to tell you have to leave to reboot anyway. And then at that point, you can come over here and you can copy your career mod back into your pack file. There we go. Restart your game once again. And now we, in theory, mods will no longer show up and we'll be able to start a new career. I don't plan on doing any editing on this, so we're just going to talk our way to get to that point really quickly, just to make sure, because I'm feeling lazy today. I'll have a couple more episodes to edit for our current playthrough. And I should be doing that instead of filming another video. But I was just talking about it to Riverboat. Have that right? I have that right. Yep, to Riverboat about that exact same thing. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a quick video on it. So you can see our mods disappeared here. So as long as that one's in, you can. It took me a little while to figure out why I couldn't see that, by the way. Found it on the MechWarrior 5 Reddit is where I found the fix action is. And then you want to pick new career. If you're going to use the career mod, you want to pick new career. You can pick male or female. You can pick whoever you want. We can pick, say, Draconis Combine. We'll say we were dishonorably discharged. We want to start in 3039. And it's going to give you some options for mechs. Every selection you choose is going to get you a different selection of mechs. And yes, you can find assault mechs in some of these options. You can also find locusts. And it's going to give you a mech and a certain amount of sea bills starting. And these are all going to change. So you can see here, this would give us a dragon, 5,432,000 sea bills to start with. Or we could say take a Shadowhawk. This one would happen to give us 6 million. This is actually really high pay. Actually, Kirita pays good. So we pick this, we would hit accept, and it would drop us into a specific spot. Here it's telling us it's going to drop us into 2 blue diamond and a rebalanced inner sphere to help you find your mission. So anyway, this is the career mod, career mode mod, however you want to say it. And these are kind of some of the little foibles with it, the little inconsistencies, things you have to deal with. So I highly recommend it so far. I played a couple hours last night putzing around as I test all my mods. That's the only thing I found you need to know, is it will get rid of your mod option while it's loaded in the pack directory. You will not see mods listed here, right? Hope that helps. See you guys next time. Cheers.